Hey, this is Toby, welcome back to another video. So today I just want to look at an old strategy I posted here on the channel a few years ago. Let's see if the strategy made any money. I will show you all the rules and the settings. And yeah, we will do some backtesting with recent data. Okay, so the strategy is for British pound US dollar. If you want to know the rules of the strategy, you can go watch this video. It's called Simple Trading Strategy for Day Traders. I posted this 2 years ago here on this channel. And in today's video, I want to revisit the strategy, test it with up-to-date data, and let's see if the strategy holds up or falls apart, if it was over-optimized or not, and maybe we find even better settings for the strategy. Also, if you watch the video, you can see here this arrow. I said this might be a good time to invest in the strategy because it was in a drawdown back then. So let's see if we can spot this point in time. And yeah, let's find out how the strategy performed from here. Okay, so here we are in the MetaTrader 5 platform. This is the strategy tester, and I select the British pound US dollar. This is the default broker symbol for this test. I'm at Darwin X, and I will use the master EA to backtest the strategy and do the optimization. Of course, you can use your own EA and also the time range EA I showed here on YouTube. This one here, for example. By the way, all the code for my YouTube EAs is now available on my website if you're interested. Of course, you can code it for free here on YouTube. All the videos are step-by-step tutorials, but if you want to save the time or effort, you can get them on my website. And here for the dynamic stop loss time range EA, you just have to add the reverse breakout. If you have the code, if you know how to code in MQL5, that should not be a problem. Yeah, so I will use my master EA for this test, British pound US dollar, 5 minutes. I will start here, I think in 2020. So we just look at the recent data up to today, and zero latency because it's not important for the strategy. Open price only is fine. Yeah, everything else is okay. Okay, so let's take a look at the input tab so we can set all the settings for our backtest. I will just use a fixed lot size because I like to use fixed lots for backtesting. And for the stop loss, I think it was 250 points or pips. And let's have a look here at the video. Should be somewhere here. Yeah, 250 pips stop loss. So let's set this to 250. A simple fixed stop loss, no trailing stop loss. And now the range, we calculate it from 0. Let's also have a look at the video. And this is basically minutes after midnight. So 0 is midnight, and for a 4-hour range, we set the duration here to 240 minutes. And this is basically when we reset the signal or close all the trades here in the evening. I think this should be fine. Yeah. And we only trade on Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So let's set this here in the day of week filter. Monday false for Tuesday, Wednesday is true, and Thursday is true. And no range on Friday. And here in my master EA, I also activate the time exit signal. So we want to close all the trades here in the evening. So that's set to true. Okay, I think that's it. Now we can basically start the test. Maybe we do a visual test first to check if the strategy is working. So I just pause the test here. Maybe I can delete this. So we can already see a range here, and we break the lower side of the range, and we take a sell trade. So we probably need to switch this to reverse. Here, yeah, it's still at normal. So reverse, we take the opposite signal. Let's start again. Check if this works now. Okay, now we take a buy trade here, and we take a sell trade. Yeah, on the upper side, the range high here, yes. Okay, let's actually close the visual mode here because we want to run this a little bit faster. Yeah. So let's uncheck this here and just click on start. Let's take a look at the graph. Okay, at least it's positive. And let's see if we can spot. I think this is the drawdown we saw on the video. I think that's right here where the arrow is. It should be mid of 2022. Yeah, it's here, June 2022. So this is where the arrow was in the previous video. And since then, we gained and we made some profits. So the strategy is still holding up. It's pretty simple. I'm pretty sure there are better settings for the strategy. Maybe you can improve it even with a moving average. Okay, but let's see if we can find some better settings for the recent data. So we just run a simple optimization. Let's go to the inputs. Let's say we want to optimize here the stop loss, maybe, so 250 pips. Let's actually here go slow complete algorithm, custom max. Yeah, you can also use like balance max or profit factor max. I like to use a custom criteria. I show all of this in my strategy development course, but it's not important for this video. So let's optimize the stop loss here, 250 pips. Let's say we want to see 180 pips, 20 for the step, and we stop at, let's say 25 for the step. So yeah, let's start at 200. 200 and end is 300. So we just look around the 250 pip stop loss to see if we can find a better setting here. Now for the times, let's also optimize the start and end time. So let's just step up 30 minutes and yeah, also change the duration a little bit around that 240 mark. I don't want to optimize the exit. That's already enough 3 parameters. And yeah, just for fun, we can look at different at the different day of week filter to see if some weekdays are better or not. Because in the backtest we see, actually have a look. Yeah, so Monday and Wednesday was good. Thursday overall we had a loss. So maybe Friday or Tuesday is even better with the more recent data, because what I find with a lot of my strategies after COVID, the market structure changed a little bit. Some strategies are still performing well. Other strategies, they have a different behavior since 2020, March 2020. So let's see if we get a different result here. For the inputs, I think that's all. And let's just start the optimization here. Of course, you have to be very careful with over optimization. If I run a strategy on my live account, I do additional tests, of course, to make sure the strategy is robust and not over optimized. Because with a strategy tester in the MetaTrader 5 platform, it's very easy to over optimize, or with any other strategy tester. Yeah, you should not fall into that trap to over optimize your strategy by just optimizing all the parameters and pick the best run. Okay, let's wait for this. I will just cut the video here. Okay, so the optimization is done. These are the results. We can also expand this a little bit. What I like about this optimization is that most of the combinations are positive. This is usually a good sign for a stable strategy. Now, of course, this also depends on the parameter range you test on. But let's take a look at the top result here with 800 trades, profit factor of 1.28. And let's take a look at the equity graph. Yeah, it's a decent equity graph. Again, it's a very simple strategy. Maybe you can improve it with adding a higher time frame, moving average filter, or a time-based filter that I think could work with that strategy. So you only take trades during the US session, for example, or the European session. Yeah, that's up to you to test, of course. But the strategy, as we tested previously, is holding up with recent data, with out of sample data. And yeah, let me know what you think about the strategy. I might also test other strategies I posted here on the channel in the future. So subscribe if you don't want to miss that. If you want to know how to code your own EAs, because I think that's very essential if you want to be successful in algorithmic trading, you need to create your own stuff. I sell my master EA, but I really advise that you create your own stuff. That's the better way in the long term. So if you're interested, you can take a look at my website here. I also talk about prop firms and the VPS I use, and of course my courses here about coding, MQL5 and strategy development. Okay, I hope you have a great weekend, good trades, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.